Greetings, students, and welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to our classroom of gaming and today's wonderful game, West of Loathing. A game that has now become iconic for its comedy status and unique style. I'm very excited to be playing this. And you guys voted in for Friday Fun. I'm going to go ahead and turn down sound just a little bit. It is pretty intense. Okay, that should be good. Ooh, that's pretty loud. Okay, perfect. Okay, so West of Loathing. I don't know very much about this game. All I know is it had a moment in the sun where basically every YouTuber on the planet was playing it, and people were loving it. It's got a very cheeky sense of humor. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but so far the music is already stellar. So why wait? Let's get into it. Wanted for a protagonizing George Dumont. 842 meat. Oh, I can shoot the wanted poster. Oh, I can enter a name. Okay, so Professor Phoenix. Perfect. Why meat? Why 842? Oh, look. Okay, I'm not sure how the wanted system works. I guess I'll figure that one out later. It's just for fun. That's funny. Okay, let's do this. I am Professor Phoenix. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Oh, I get to choose what type of fighter I am. Cow puncher, bane slinger, or snake oiler. You know what? I think I'm a snake oiler. What the? Yeah, snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. Okay. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Baneslinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. I think cows may be the ultimate enemy here. Cow punchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller, a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cow punchers are out in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason the cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. Yeah, I'm definitely a snake oiler. My room. This weird poster appeared here one night. You read this by one of your books. Maud drew The Mystery of the Spooky House. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Gene Bobbed in The Forbidden Gulch. I remember that one. Miracle at the Forbidden Warehouse. That was one of my favorites. Lucas Hardy and the Secret of Cabot City. I read that one 10 times. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. I'll just go and randomly... Oh! What might come in handy? Got an item. Walking Stupid. Oh my god, did I get it already? This book here tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Nice. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oops. Woo! Crab walking. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Go! I want to miss you, buddy. Here's a cricket. Grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Ooh. Hold on. Eat. Okay. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. Oh, yay! I gave him his freedom. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Goodbye, desk. You comb your hair one last time. I got 1 EXP. Goodbye, bed. Time to head west and chase my real dreams. My living room. I've got a very large living room. Yes, do the barrel roll! It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all of her pies safe. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. This hearth really puts the hearth in home. Stack some firewood. There we go. Nothing on the hat rack today. We'll miss meals with the family. Your little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Try des substitutions et des equations abreges. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. Tractus logico philosophicus. This is about math, maybe? A toy box? I love it! A puzzle cube! I think his brother might be a math wizard. Or maybe just a wizard. Yes! Okay, anyway. Fiddle. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but he figured out the last couple moves. Nice! You've already solved it. If you mess it up again, it'll be messed up forever. Oh, yeah. Turns on ground level indicator of combatant positioning. Nerd mode. Displays a log describing what happens in combat. Provides a few other pieces of metagame information. Wow. Some aren't even really walks. I'll leave it on for a little while. My farm! Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. And before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yeah, it's that book you want for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... Oh, I get, a bonus, huh? What would I want? Bartering, desert survival. Yeah, I'm gonna pick locks. Oh, boy! That's the one. Enjoy it. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. Ooh, it's got a whole chapter on tumblers. You quickly memorize the entire book. After you've done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Aw, how nice of you. Go, orphans, go! Be free! Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. What? Thanks, Dad. Good look out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Hey, little bro. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Here's your puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going to the west? To help people. You read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I miss you, Rufus. Okay. Give him a playful punch in the arm. It's a haystack. Hey, I got a needle. He's just barely holding it together. It's probably best for him if you just go. I just want one more hug. No time to screw around in the woods. We gotta head west. Go west, young man? Damn right. Hitching a ride across the Great Plains. Woo! I sure was lucky there was this guy willing to give me a ride. Stunt coordinator. Boom operator. Hey Lizard, how's it going? 200 miles later. Well, that's pretty far. Oh, there I go. I'm doing good. Oh, it's been a busy week of schooling and game development, but I'm doing just fine. Time for some West of Loathing. Well, the bad news is that you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. A turnip! I'm moseying here. Dirt water, 300 miles. It's too far to go on foot. You need a horse. You sure? I could go 300 miles by cartwheeling. A chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Broken board. Do you know anything? I know nothing, honestly. I have no earthly idea. Increase your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. It's not for suing, it's for picking locks. This is the briefcase you keep your favorite snakes in. There are lots of snakes in this briefcase. Guess I'll extract some venom. And some medicine. I got no pants and no boots. Gone drinking. Well, let's go find him at the bar then. I am the snake guy. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dang nabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat? It ain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box and find a battered derby. That looks like something you'd wear. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy, nod. Say, feller. Yeah, you heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. No pressure. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Boring saloon? What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, darn machines can't trust them no more than dang nab horse thief. Uh-huh. See you later, Pete. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know, without even looking in it, that it's absolutely disgusting. Well, obviously I'm going to look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit. Gross tobacco spit. Chewing gum. Looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell. Even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender! You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning, your eyes start to water. Search it! Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contest all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations? I got a nasty ring. Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit that it was worth it. Oh, +1 to everything. Sick. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Okay, so I need meat to play them. You already have a hat. What would you do with 2? Have another hat? Probably leave him alone. Why would I do that? Howdy, I'm Professor. Howdy, Professor, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. It's the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh, is that why you're drinking instead? Yep. And me being here drinking instead of watching horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Howdy, cowboy. What brings you our little backwater? Oh, the usual. Came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. I don't! If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Alright, let's talk about the railroad. The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damned cows. Lots of opportunity there. Yep, if I were a young woman, I'd probably head that way myself. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this Forsaken Burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler is always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could always certainly stand if someone doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. Yeah, I figured meat was the currency. The liquid in this can is actually very powerful. It's just that it's tailored to kill weak fungi. This item is used in combat. Alright, let's go kill goblins. Ooh, newspapers. This is a copy of the Boring Springs newspaper from about 6 weeks ago. Okay. Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails ya. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here is can reach the top of the bar. Goblin shouts, Briark! Let's fight. Have to jump on him. This would deal 25 damage to the target, assuming the target is a goblin. Spray it! It's dead! Well, not bad. Having dispatched it, you pack yourself on... Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the You pat yourself on the back. My god. Whee! I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Professor. I knew you was a stand-up feller the moment you walked in here. Here you go. It's the least I could do by way of thanks. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. A real tough broad. I ain't recommending you pester her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Let's pester her. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy. He's going to be searching the soon for his teeth if you don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye-bye then. I have money. Can I play? I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table, sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. They're not very good at this, so I'm gonna bet crazily. All in, suckers. No. Did I put in all my money? All my meat? Sweat gushes from their faces as they reach the how to play poker, but they eventually both add 20 meat to the pot. Read 'em and weep. You show your pair of 10s, plus 2, 3, king. The guy on the left has a full house. Crap. And the guy on the right somehow got a straight flush. I win! You explained that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, to the guy on the right's 20, and you're 25, plus a king. They squint at the rules again, but eventually shrug. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Woo! 40 meat! They're playing for spiders now. Easy game. There's poop everywhere. Is that a man in a cactus? You approach the weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill. No, that's just a coincidence. Of course it is. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Hey, I do! Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Don't mention that. If you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Done. I wonder if he can read that. You're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? I'm not? Oh, well. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? What is this? Skin? This is West of Loathing. It's a stick figure comedy game about being out west. And the mythical event when the cows came home. Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, that to that adventure soul will trade a fine silver pocket watch. I think I'll keep my needle for now. I need that for pickpocketing or lockpicking. Sheriff's office. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boston Street. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? The sheriff, okay. Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here who call themselves the Fricker Gang. Okay, last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out of here and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and/or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff, after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Well, you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep out of your trouble. Gives you a pistol. Deputy, you deputized a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much here to do except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. I'll be back with the door. Not the prisoner, the door. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Wanted poster artist. Apply in office at the Yuma Marshal's office. Ha! Wanted Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Reward 420. Oh, it's a mug. I can return that to the bar for money. Use the deputy pistol on him. I wish I could, but I don't think I can. The deputy wouldn't let me. Found this mug. Money. Okay, so got some whiskey, I got a turnip. This whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking it. And given your legendarily low standards, that's really saying something. Okay, I have a hand for pistols and a hand for boards. I love that. Alright, to the horsey. 1,000 meat. Damn. Ooh, a needle. Another needle. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. My horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. Maybe I can help. Oh god, yes, thank you, please! I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Let me see your map. They pretty much always run to the same places. Orehole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. I should send it back here. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Oh, okay, that makes all the sense. Okay. We'll send the hostler's horses back to him. They're healthy and expeditious. Alright, so we got a couple places to go. Make your own damned guide to Boring Springs and its environs. Let's start with Orehole Mine. This is where Bill said to look. He wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. I got me a shovel. Meat ore. I got 50 meat. This definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Well, I don't know about that. A mug. Is the shovel a weapon? Provides the option to dig in certain places. Lovely. I'll have to keep an eye out. Alright. Let's find this horse. Right. 25 for each. The mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. I mean, I literally just turned a mug in, so yeah, I know. Level 1, Blasting Cap Storage. Level 2, Plungers. Both kinds. Both kinds. Level 3, Tools. Nothing for now? I did, yeah. Unrefined Meat Nugget. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. I'm sorry? This elevator is closed. In any case, it's not a people elevator. It's a cargo elevator. Actually, before I go through, I'm gonna trade one of my needles for some dynamite. I might need it. I can shovel the poo? It's nasty work, but someone's gotta do it! Yes! And another recovered mug. Oh, that shovel's gonna really pay off. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. Sure. I got some mugs. Sick. Okay. What, I don't have poo in my inventory? A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Just sell it. Fair enough. Do anything with this? Nope, that rock is a permanent part of the map. Alright, back to the mine. The mug's bounty, yeah. Alright, let's get the, blasting caps. The period is part of the label, that's why it's inside the quotes like that. You're going to need a crowbar to pry these open. Alright, let's get the plungers then. Plungers! The sign lied though, there's only the one kind. Detonation plunger. I have hooked up the plunger. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. This makes you nervous. Press it! Oh, I don't have a blasting cap. This should have a crowbar, most likely. A toolbox, but it's locked. Just so happens I have a needle. Managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing. That's a pretty nice crowbar. Sick. I knew that lockpicking would come in handy. Got it. You succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Kaboom! Sick. It's a horse. You see the dark horse. Barely. It's okay, girl, I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like a cripplingly introverts away from you. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a comforting thing to say. Here's the oats. Here you go. Yum yum. She saw its way from you warily, makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Pat her on the nose. She reaches her nose, the Norse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile and show the horse that you're fine and realize if you unconsciously turn around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you to offer the handful of oats squarely, begrudgingly she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. You turn back, she's gone. Oh, well. What's this crack? You bend down and shine your lantern into the crack in the rock. You just barely make out a square shape down in there, well out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole. They don't know if it was to hide it or discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps then you could persuade the hole to wide enough to grab it. I need 3 dynamite. Okay. Ooh, silver nugget. Alright, so that's 1 horse. Go to the Boring Springs Boneyard. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring. He was actually a really interesting guy. Was he? Benjamin Crockett. He showed up way too early. 1320. My God. Beauregard Skelton, Captain 3rd Cavalry. You want me to dig up the grave? Hell yeah! Pull a snake out of your briefcase and deploy it on your side of the battlefield. Surrender. Giving up is the same as losing. Interesting. Six to 7 damage. Let's do that. Woo! Whip it! Yeah! He's immune to poison! I'm gonna die! Oh! Just barely. You've put a stop to Captain Skelton's unnatural animation. Woo! Ooh, I got a better saber at least. Oh, that hurt. Stomach, liver, spleen. What? Okay. Cool. Should be more careful about picking fights. A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is! But before I do, let's extract some venom and some medicine. The venom won't work, but medicine I might need. Ooh. Pistol! Get him! Easy fight. Skeleton collapses. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her. Though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there, I'm a friend, okay? Nay. That's a little strange. How did you do that without opening your mouth? Feed her the oats? Have some oats. She just sort of stares right through you. You Pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you're going to ride her, you want extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Try it again. Still cold. Keep patting the nose. You get the idea. Once more with the oats, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them. Don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Weird. Here's some grave dirt. Horse gazes expressively at them, then eats them. With that, she glides away in the direction of the town. How bizarre. Timothy Cochran, devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochran, beloved daughter. Silas Cochran, a baby. Aw. Woo, okay, last place, Thousand Snakes Gulch. Oh look, there's a snake. I got a shiny rock. Where's that shiny rock? It's shiny, it's about the size of a rock. Snake looks sleepy, but it's not that sleepy. Let's attack! Ooh. Whip it good! Woo! You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Professor. Like 1 venom and 1 medicine. Nice. I have so many stats. They're quick. Ow. Poison! Whip it good! Shoot it with bullets. Surely that'll work. You made short work of that long snake. This snake looks really angry. You're going to need every trick in the book to beat this one. I think I should be able to win. Yeah, I can handle him. Alright, so let's poison him. I think I can do it again. I don't. Shoot! It died. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. Glamour, level 3. Is it just leveling up automatically for me? Huh. This horse has gone snake crazy. Or maybe he was some kind of crazy before. It's cool, right? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare. The other's revolving madly in its socket like it's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. It looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear that you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Good. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck his soul out or whatever madness is bouncing around on that skull of his. Good boy. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing notes, and it gallops away with a whinny. Or rather, a whinoricle. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Alright. You don't have to walk all the way back over there. Oh, nice, thank you. Let's get back to town. Okay, so first things first. Turn in my mugs. Thank you. What else was the trader trading? I'll trade this soap for a lock and free dynamite. Roll, baby, roll. Alright, last thing to do is go take care of them, them fricker gangs. Thud Fricker, the Fricker gang's intemperate lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Wake him up. You poke Thud with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. We assume that 7 years from now, that idiot makes sense. You feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. You don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. Hey! I got an honorable perk. What does that mean? Honorable options will be available in some situations. You've got a strong moral compass and an accurate ethical protractor. Ah, well. The extent to which you are truly gritty, the higher it is, the tougher you'll be. Gumption, your level of get up and get her done. The higher it is, the quicker you are. Glamour is your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails and also be able to afford them. Woo! Hornswogglin. I think I want to upgrade that. Requires foraging. Finders keepers. Got a covered mug and a pair of silver cufflinks. Cufflinks? If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for this. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. Can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and into the tub. Cool. Got the soap. Can I save? No, I can't. What was the soap? Dr. Swackleton's Pure Castile Soap. Where this comes from, they call it soap. I'm pretty sure I can trade this for something, but I forget what. I'll trade this soap for a lock. Cool. Padlock Godsakas is like a wizard that protects your house. Sure, that's why they called it that. Alright, let's get us some door. You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. Well, the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach them and talk. Howdy, boys. Deal me in? The one without this eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Stud and Soapy? What do you want? It's me, Bimmy, your brother. Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy. I am too. Back me up here, Snipe. Snipe speaks up. Don't take but one eye to see what you're full of, dead man. They both reach for their guns. Aw, man. Behind me was on the wanted poster, I think. Oh, I should have told him about that. Let's see. I can take out Snipe pretty easily. Let's whip him. Did he miss? Trying to hit this target will hit a sturdy barrel instead. And let's stab him! He's just shooting the ground. Oh, there we go. Leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you. They're not sure how your mother would feel. Man. Time up. Grab a nearby length of the road and carefully tie his hands together to the handle stub. The sheriff can come collect them later. Got the mug. Got the meat. I got the door. I really wish I could have talked my way through that. Sheriff! I got the door! This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Yeah, there's 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly. Looks like I owe you a reward. Got another little task for you, got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. The Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. We're going to need a new lock. I just happen to have one. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire! Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger. You got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. I think he's bad at his job. He definitely picked the lock. Better let him pick up the key so he's got something to do. Love the snarkiness. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. Looks around for a place to hide it and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here, have this as a souvenir of your time in Boring Springs. A replica sheriff badge. Gives me an armor. It's a plastic facsimile of the sheriff's badge. He usually gives them to children who tour the jail. Give it about a week. How's it going? Leaning rightly. Okay. Return the mugs. Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? The graveyard. I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing. Couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows? Cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out there used to be a cow ranch and they attacked. A couple days ago. Happened so fast, didn't have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed in the front door and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire. I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here, and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Left at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Sweet! Cochrane Ranch. It's a bit of a dark story for a comedy game. Wow. Oh, there's cows in there. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. Fixing a knife? Varmint skinning knife. Allows you to collect skins from beasts after combat. These pies were not safe. What the hell? That things look angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Let's deal with it. Let's see. Just in case, let's poison it. Woo! Good, good. I'm on fire. Literally on fire. Defeat the nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Got the rifle. Here she is! Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle. She roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger, I didn't catch your name. I'm Professor. Thanks, Professor, can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment and looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallow in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along with you, head west. You just say the word. Got it. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete notices the shiny rock you're carrying. His wild eyes light up. That there's a right shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. Sure. Thank you kindly. Pete notices the nugget silver. Give you 81 meat. Take it. Unrefined meat. Got it. Pete narrows as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze, something the tick in his eyelid seems more pronounced. Listen, kid, all this stuff what I've been buying from you've been spending time underground, ain't ya? Well, listen to old Pete's advice. You'll stay out of Orhell if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down there in the 40th level they ain't worth messing with for a fella wants to keep his eyes. We catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. Well, he just gave me a tip of where to go. I just got a whole bunch of money. Okay. Dance, baby, dance. So I need dynamite to get whatever's in the mine. So I don't think I can literally do anything else. So let's go collect our reward for the horses. Boom. And boom. You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows, she just shut herself up in the office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. An actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I have something called Nurse Whiskey. It's actual whiskey. Breaking game news, the third person did the temple clipping bug. Kazim YouTube took open fire. The temple clipping bug. I don't know what you're referring to, but congratulations to them. Whiskey delivered for you. What brand? Nurse Whiskey, your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. Whee! Oh my god. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. Let's give her the stuff. She looks to be in about her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined. Her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. Here's the whiskey. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. She puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. That doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on the shelf. They're all medical textbooks. Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meats secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. The book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Ooh. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak Goblin. Sort of. It's pretty little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Nice. That should be much farther away from the fireplace. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. I can't talk and drink at the same time. What's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living? Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation I'm not losing my damn mind. Hey Constant, how's it going? But how's it even possible? It isn't possible! It goes against everything I know about medicine! Dead patients don't get back up! Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward looking for revenge. Must be pretty rough. Rough, buddy? I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just the patient, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh. Indeed. She turns away from him, focusing her attention back on the bottle. You have any idea what's causing the resurrections? I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fellow out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? Be one hell of a can of beans. What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Yeah, just a little bit. Drastic hell. No way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough. Assuming he exists, what about the necromancer? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did she hit you in his barstool, kid? You weren't that old. If I were going to pick someone to go up against the necromancer, it'd be someone who knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? And it sounds to me like you got plenty of motivation to get the job done. For your friends and everyone. Beats doing nothing, anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me. Maybe we can find a guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright kid, what the hell, let's give it a shot. Sweet! Okay, I think that's 3 people I've gotten to join my crew. Alright. Now I think I'm done. You sell me a horse? I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Well, clearly we're going with the crazy eyes. Okay, I gotta warn you, this horse has seen some stuff. Something wrong with him? No, not as such. He's perfectly functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off to Thousand Snakes Gulch to chew on the loco weed that grabs there. I think it's more like he doesn't forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. I'll take him. We'll call him Tim? Tim is a great name for a horse. We'll call him Doggy. Yes. Doggy the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Perfect! And with it comes a complimentary map. Yay! Let's ride Doggy out of town. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will remain forever unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? On second thought, now let's make sure we've got everything done. Oh, but I won't be able to get the thing in the mine. Will I? So I guess I'm a little confused. Why give me these options if I can't, do anything about it? Oh, I needed dickering. I needed to convince him to give me free dynamite. Alright, so there are certain ways that this can play out. And because I didn't have enough dickering, because the game didn't give me the option until I turned it off, ooh, I got a perk. Mostly scabs. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. That's pretty funny. I don't think I have any needles left either. I think I used them all. And what did I trade the soap for? The lock. Right. Okay, we'll check each area. You still remember that weird thing that Pete said about level 40? Level 40. The strange black chest. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide the heavy lid off the chest. Inside, there is a hat. It looks evil, not in an abstract way. It has eyes, and they look like the eyes of a murderer. It has teeth, which looks like the teeth of an animal. It would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. Interesting. What do I have? Put it on. You have a sense of foreboding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me. I'm telling you this is a bad idea. If you put this hat on, you won't ever be able to take it off, and things will be much harder for you. It'll be as though your life is a game, and that game's difficulty level is greatly increased, if you catch my meaning. Oh, okay. Interesting way to do this. I do not want hard mode, no. Ah, there's just no way to get that box, is there? I want another plunger. Feels like there should be more to do in this area, because there was nothing here but what was in that house. Fair enough. I hate it when games do this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it when it tells you can't return to a place. I mean, it warned me, so that's good, but... now I'll never be able to get to this stuff that I didn't have the ability to work with. So... which is a real shame. What happened to the, tub boy? Let's do it. Alrighty then, you're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner, someone to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. I can only take one of them? Aw, man. I thought there'd be like quest lines for each one. I'm definitely not taking Crazy Pete. I like Susie's story best, I suppose. Alright. You consult the southeast-west map the hostler gave you. It only lists the two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Let's head for Dirtwater. Day 1, the first day of the rest of your life. So was that like, what, the tutorial level? I'd like to check up on some of the ranches in these parts, see how bad the cows are getting attacked. Know some? Not in great detail, but I know roughly where a few are, or at least where, well, I guess we'll have to see. There's not one far from here. I think I should do next. If we're looking to get a move on westward, I reckon a train's the way to go. Didn't that map the hostler gave you have a marker for some railroad camp? Might be worth checking out. Good idea. I hope somebody invents broadcast radio soon. That was really good. Let's comb his mane. Glurk. This horse smells weird. A ghostly carriage? That's so tempting. Doing it. You hop in the ghostly carriage, which seems to support you and Susie's weight well enough. Souls Driver yells, "Yeah!" and cracks an invisible whip, and an invisible horse snorts. You're soon out of dirt water. Hitching a ride in a ghost carriage. This was definitely not a good idea. Reckoning and Gun Manor. Oh, this is the DLC! A thick gray fog envelops the carriage, and you lose all sense of time and space. Eventually, the fog clears, and the carriage parks near a very large and ornate mansion. My voice calls all out for Gun Manor. Well, never mansion house that big. One map comes just walk from one end to the other. At least a piece of chalk. And the dang maid comes by and wipes her marks off the walls. You got lost. Come back from the bathroom. Yeah. Okay. Tell you what, guys. I actually have somebody coming over later, and I was debating whether to go for the full 3 hours tonight, and there's basically no one here. And the game is not it's not grabbing me like I hoped it would, so I'm actually going to call early tonight. I have big plans tomorrow. I've got a lot to do, because I forgot about the appointment I had tomorrow. So I apologize. We're going to cut today's stream short. I hope you understand, but to the one of you that's here. But in any case, thank you all so much for hopping by. I hope you guys had fun. I'd certainly like to revisit this game at some point, maybe under better circumstances. Maybe with a guide. I think that would work a little better, because I don't like being railroaded into stuff without knowing what I'm doing. So, but in any case, I'll leave you guys to have the rest of your Fridays. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the early stream of Terraria. Just a reminder, we are doing it early today. But otherwise, good night. I hope you guys have fun and enjoy yourself.